Hey guys, and welcome back to my Valentine's Day series. Last week we did DIY food recipes, and this video we are doing 4 DIY gift ideas, and they range from treats like food to sugar scrubs to little salt dough ornaments. Really cool and unique ideas. I really tried to go to the unique route so you guys could get some ideas of things that aren't usual. So I really tried to do my research and come up with some really cute, unique ideas. You can give them to your friends, to your significant other. Heck, you can even give them to yourself, because we all deserve a little bit of self-love. So without further ado, let's get into it.
Okay guys, for the Conversation Heart Sugar Scrub, you are going to need 2 cups of granulated sugar, some Conversation Hearts, a 1/4 cup of coconut oil, some twine, and some mason jars. The first thing you're going to want to do is blend up your Conversation Hearts to get them into smaller pieces. I used a food processor. If you don't have that, you can use a blender, or you can simply just put them in a bag and crush them with your hands. Just get them into smaller chunks. It doesn't have to be super fine granulated sand-like. As long as just smaller, tinier pieces, then you're good to go. Then you're literally just going to add your sugar, your coconut oil, and your Conversation Hearts into a bowl and mix that baby up. That is it, guys. Once you have mixed everything thoroughly, then you have your sugar scrub ready to go. That is it. And my idea of making these look super duper cute is I got some mason jars and I scooped the sugar scrub into some mason jars, and then I basically just added a piece of twine to the top of the lid and tied it into a bow, and look how stinking cute these came out. Guys, such an easy idea, but you can give this to literally anybody, and I am 100% sure that they would love it. It makes your skin moisturized and makes your skin exfoliated. Everyone loves that. Such a perfect gift idea. For the next thing we are going to be making is the Valentine's Day hot chocolate bombs. Yes guys, I said it. You are going to need a silicone mold. I chose a heart-shaped one, a paintbrush, some clear plastic bags, some name tags, a pen, some melting chocolate, some twine, some hot chocolate mix, some marshmallows, and some cute Valentine's Day sprinkles. First step is you're going to want to add your melting chocolate into a microwave safe bowl and put it into the microwave in increments of 30 seconds. Now if it starts to seem like it's liquefying, then I would go down into 15-second increments. Guys, do not burn the chocolate. It is the worst thing in the world to happen to you. Please don't do it. So make sure you take it out and stir it, and then put it back into the microwave, and then put it in for however long you think. Once your chocolate is melted, you are just going to take a spoonful of the melting chocolate, and put it into your heart-shaped silicone molds. Guys, this is the most important step. You do not want to fill the molds to the top with chocolate. You just want to make sure the perimeter of the heart is covered in chocolate. So I would take about a spoonful of melting chocolate, and then get your handy dandy paintbrush and paint upwards with the chocolate so that the perimeter of the heart is covered in chocolate. This is a really crucial step. You want to make sure every part of the interior of the heart is covered in chocolate, but you don't want to fill it all the way to the top with chocolate. So as you can see, that was the method I used. I think that's the best method to use for this project. Once you have filled up your hearts with the chocolate, you're going to want to pop them in the freezer for about 20 minutes. And then once that is done, you are just going to take them out, and then you are going to pop them out of the silicone mold. You want to make sure you do this very gently. The chocolate is very fragile, so be as careful as possible because the chocolate will break. As you can see, I broke a couple, but that's totally fine. Then, once you have popped them all out of the silicone mold, you are just going to take half of what you have made and you are going to fill the half of the chocolates with your hot chocolate ingredients. So I added marshmallows, some hot chocolate powder, and some cute little Valentine's Day sprinkles. Once you have filled half of your chocolate molds with your hot chocolate ingredients, or it should just look like this, super duper cute. And then you are going to take some more melted chocolate and dip the other half of the hearts that we didn't fill, and dip the outside of those hearts in some melting chocolate and smack those right on top of the hearts filled with the hot chocolate ingredients. The chocolate acts like glue so that they don't break apart unless they are in your milk to make the hot chocolate. So you're just going to dip the hearts in the chocolate and then put them on top of the hot chocolate in hot chocolate filled hearts. And there you go. That is literally all it takes to make these hot chocolate bombs. The decorating idea I had for these is I put the hearts in a cute little plastic or clear bag, and I made a little gift tag that said, "You are the bomb," get it? And I added some twine through the gift tag, and then I tied a little bow on top of the clear plastic bag, and boom, this is how they turned out. So cute. Can give this to anybody. You can even give it to yourself. Why not? I loved this idea. It was super easy to make, and I highly recommend trying this out. For the salt dough heart ornaments, these are so really cute. You are going to need 2 cups of flour, a half cup of salt, and 3/4 cups warm water, as well as some cute pink and red glitter, a heart-shaped cookie cutter, some acrylic paint, a paintbrush, some glue, some twine, and some Mod Podge. So the first step is we are going to preheat our oven to 250 degrees and get the oven ready to go. Once you have preheated your oven, we are going to add our flour, our salt, and our water into a mixing bowl and mix it all up until it starts to form a dough-like consistency. Once that is done, you're gonna have to get your hands dirty, get your hands inside the dough and start kneading it just like you would pizza dough until you get a literally pizza dough-like consistency. You wanna make sure that the dough is not too sticky or it doesn't fall apart easily. So kneading is very crucial in this process. Might take you 5 minutes. It took me about 5 minutes, but that's totally fine. Once you get your perfect pizza-like consistency, you are just going to roll it out with a rolling pin. If you don't have a rolling pin, you can use your hands, no worries. Roll it out into about the same thickness you would as if you were making cookies. Then you are going to take your heart-shaped cookie cutter and simply just insert them into the dough and start making your heart-shaped ornaments. Keep on doing that until you have used all of the dough, and then you are going to just put those heart-shaped ornaments on a cookie sheet, and you are going to want to poke the top of the hearts with, you can use a pencil. I used a pencil because since these are ornaments, we need a little hole to use the twine to twine it through. So make sure you poke little holes at the top of the hearts, as you can see me doing right here. And then once that is done, they are ready to be popped into the oven. So pop them into the oven for about 2.5 hours. I know that's a really long time, but this is how they harden so much. Once your 2.5 hours has gone by, you are going to take them out, and now the fun begins. We are going to start painting them. So as you can see, I painted, I used pink and red paint. So I am just painting this one pink, and I'm painting this heart red. Once they have all completely dried, you're going to take your glue and your paintbrush and add some glue to the top of the heart with your paintbrush. Use a good amount, And then you're just gonna take your glitter and shake all the glitter on top of the heart. And once the heart is covered with glitter, you wanna shake off the excess. And guys, look how cute these turned out. They are so beautiful. And literally after that has dried, you are just going to twine through the ornament with your twine, and they turned into cute little ornaments. I love this idea and it's so cute. Trust me on this one, guys. For the Valentine's Day cake pops, you are going to need cake pop sticks, a Pillsbury white cake mix, Pillsbury creamy supreme vanilla frosting, some candy melts, some styrofoam, some melting chocolate, some twine, and some clear plastic bags. The first thing we're gonna do is follow the back of the cake box instructions and add your oil, your water, and your eggs and mix it up just like you would if you were making a cake. Same thing with this part, you are just going to add your cake mix into a baking pan and we are just going to bake it. So add it all into your pan and pop that into the oven for about 35 minutes. Once that 35 minutes has gone by, you are going to take your cake out and then you are going to cut the cake into about 4 pieces and peel off the brown on the top and the bottom layer of the cake. This part doesn't mix too well to make cake pops, so make sure you peel off the brown parts. Then you are going to crumble the cake in the bowl with your hands, as crumbly as it can get, and then you're going to add about 2 tablespoons of the frosting. And that is going to make it super, 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 super moist. And make sure you incorporate that frosting really, 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 really well. Then you're going to shape the mixture into balls and use all of the mix, shape it into as many balls as you can get. Then we're going to melt some chocolate. As you can see, remember the 30-second interval. Make sure you don't burn it. And then we are going to take our cake pop sticks and dip the sticks of the cake pops into the chocolate and then insert it into the cake balls. This is going to make sure that they are secured and they do not fall off of the stick. Once you have inserted your sticks into all of the cake balls, we are just going to pop that in the freezer for about 20 minutes so that the chocolate can harden. Once that is done, we are going to pop them back out, and then we are going to melt more chocolate because now we need to coat the balls of the chocolate. So I melted some white chocolate, and then you're just going to dip your cake balls into the melting chocolate and add some sprinkles on top. Once you have done that, add your cake balls into the styrofoam. This is to make sure that they don't ruin. So you want the cake pops to sit upright, so you want to stick them in the foam blocks to harden. And guys, that is it. That is how you get these super duper cute cake bombs. For the decorating idea, I wrote "You Make My Heart Pop" on some little named gift tags, and then I put the cake balls into a clear plastic bag and then weave some twine through the gift tag, and I tied it into a bow and wrote "You Make My Heart Pop." And that is how they turned out. Such a cute idea. I highly recommend trying these out, and they taste delicious, just like the Starbucks ones. I kid you not, they taste so, so, so good. I highly recommend trying these out.
Okay guys, you reached the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed these unique DIY gifts. Which one was your favorite? Comment down below. My personal favorite was the salt door ornaments. I had a lot of fun making those. They were so much fun to make. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you guys next week. Bye!